everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home. Thanks so much for coming by my channel today. Today I'm really excited because my local Goodwill is having a 50% off book sale. So I'm really looking forward to it. I have been keeping a list of books that I'm looking for, and I love adding books to our home, and I made a video all about that recently. So I'm gonna go and I'll check other areas too, but 50% off books is really exciting. So hopefully we find some treasures today. Okay, so I just got back from Goodwill. I didn't really find a whole lot of books. I'm kind of disappointed. There were a few books that were on my wish list that they had, but they were just in poor shape, like really torn up or had a weird smell. So I left them there. Now I did find a few things for the kids, possible gift. I found some really neat home decor, which I was actually thinking when I was driving there. It's been a long time since I found home decor at Goodwill. And here we go, I found some. I've got a big bag of goodies, so I'm gonna pull this out so you don't have to hear that bag crinkle, and I'll show you all my stuff. Okay, first and foremost, I want to show you this really cool lamp that I bought. And this was a bit of a leap for me because I don't normally take lamp risks. I did the whole thing in my mind, if you've seen on social media, where the people say, if it's less than $20, I'll buy it or whatever. So for me, I said to myself, if it's less than $14.99, I will buy it. And lo and behold, it was $12.99. So I bought this lamp. I think it's pretty neat because you can open it up and put something inside. Right now it has like sand and shells and bits. I think I'm gonna see if I can dump that out, and I'm going to leave it empty and clean. But it came with the lampshade. I have another lampshade that I might try on this that is just in my storage, but it doesn't have a finial that twists on the top. I will have to probably find one at a hardware store, or maybe on Amazon or something. If you know where a good place to buy finials is, will you let me know, because I've never had to do that before. I got a practical purchase, which if you watched my closet organization video, you saw that I was hoping to get some wood hangers. I found some. So it was 4 for $1.99, which made them 50 cents a piece, which I think is a pretty good deal, and I found 2 packs. So this should be hopefully enough for our closet, but that was a good find. I thought to save some money and got something we needed. One of the things that I've been looking for are a set of hooks for my boys' room. They have a bunch of sports stuff like baseball caps, those scarves that you swing around in the stadium, things like that could use something to hang on. I think this will work great. This is originally, I think, from Hobby Lobby, but it was $3.99, and there were 2 of them. So that's really why I took the leap, because I could have one on each side for each boy. That was a fun find, and they can put their scarves and their baseball caps on that. Okay. This is a little bit of a story time, but I love having really simple bedding for kids. I feel like just solid colors, and you can mix and match different sheets with different blankets, and if everything's just a solid color, it goes. And that works for me, for my boys especially. Well, I found this sheet at Goodwill for $2.99, and I knew one of my boys especially would freak out. It's Avengers. And it has Captain America and Iron Man, and their main blanket that we use all the time is navy blue. So it will go with this. There was only one sheet. My older son will not enjoy using this. This is just for my younger son. But it's just a twin fitted sheet for $2.99. It's going to make his day, and because it's just the sheet that goes under the blanket, I feel like it's special for him, but it's not super distracting in the room as far as like the cohesiveness of the 2 boys bedding. But I think it's gonna make his day, and I'm so excited to wash this and get it on his bed so he can enjoy that and be surprised. I found 1 piece of clothing, and I haven't tried it on yet, but if it doesn't fit me, it'll probably fit my daughter. This was $6.99, and it's just a sweet little fit and flare pink dress with this little pattern on it. I love dresses like this. All right, I'm down now to the books. This was the only book that I found that I was looking for. I've never read Lord of the Flies. My husband and I were just talking about this last night, and I saw this title and I thought, I'll go ahead and get that, especially because it's 50% off day, so it was only $1. It does need a little clean on the front, and I've showed you guys before how I clean. Just another classic piece to have in my library. I definitely want to read this. The rest that I got are more on the kids side. I got Kate DiCamillo, The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. And my son's teacher read this to his class this year, and I've actually never read this one. And I love Kate DiCamillo's books. She wrote Tale of Despero, and so I'd love to have more of hers. And so I think I'm going to put the ones I still need on my wish list so I can keep in mind when I'm shopping that I do want to add more of her stuff to our library. And I do read children's fiction. I find it so sweet, and I do mix it into some of the bigger adult things that I read, like Lord of the Flies. But it's so encouraging to go back and read children's stories, even if you're an adult. So if you haven't done that in a while, this would be a good one. So this one I got because I recognize the author, Rosemary Wells. She's really famous for that Bunny series. The author, or the illustrator, Norman Messenger, is also a really well-known illustrator. It's just the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, and I love the images. The giant's scary, but not too scary. And these are the kinds of books that I like to have in the basket in the living room. Any of my kids could enjoy revisiting this story and seeing the artwork in it. So kids' books were only 50 cents today, so win. This one I got because my next door neighbor just had a baby, and I was thinking this might make a fun neighbor Christmas gift. If my nephew doesn't have this yet, I only have one little tiny nephew. If he doesn't have this yet, I'll save it for him. But if he does have it, which I think he might, I might give it to my neighbor for Christmas. It's in excellent condition, and it's Little Blue Truck's Christmas. And at the back, the little lights light up. Isn't that sweet? So sweet. So I'll give it a good clean, but it was only 50 cents. And I thought that with a little plate of cookies would make such a sweet neighbor gift for a neighbor who just had a baby. So another win. My boys are really into Shel Silverstein right now. Running Babbitt we have, and now we have this one. And they've read Where the Sidewalk Ends at their cousin's house, but I don't have that. I'm still looking for that one. It's like new condition. This will probably go into an Easter basket of one of my boys. We will add this for 50 cents, an almost brand new book. That is everything that I found. I spent about $35 on everything, which I feel is pretty great considering I got a lamp, I got hooks, I got a dress, I got sheets, I got books. I'm going to play around now with that lamp and see if I can figure out how to dump it out and get it going in the living room. Hopefully it works. Okay, here's the big reveal. I think this is actually such a perfect lamp for this spot because there's a plug-in right to the side, and it's clear on the bottom so you can see through it to the artwork that we have on the frame. And my husband's chair right here, it should give plenty of light for him when he is reading. So I'm so pleased. This is actually the shade that it came with. I just gave it a really good wipe down and clean, and there's some imperfections to it, but that's okay. I actually really like it. It's the perfect scale, and the nice see-through works really well here, and I'm really glad I took that risk with the seashells and everything in the bottom, and cleaned it out. So There you go, guys, my new lamp for $12.99. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed my Goodwill haul and seeing my new lamp and how it came together. I'm really, really pleased with it. The hangers were great. Excited about the new books. Still like, oh man, I wish I could have found more books, but there's always time. We have a whole summer of going to yard sales ahead of us. So I hope you guys are doing well. Please subscribe if you're new here. I'd love to have you here at this sweet and simple home. You guys take care, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye.